Hello everyone, welcome to this video class. In the previous class, I promised you that I will demonstrate the phenomenon of beats using a computer software called Mathematica. Here I have used it to draw the graphs of SHM as well as that of combined SHM or beats, and also to play the sound so that you can actually hear the beats, which in the case of sound is waxing and waning of sound intensity or increase and decrease in sound intensity. And telling about this Mathematica is a very powerful mathematical tool which is very useful in various calculations in physics, especially in research. This software has got the capability of algebraic calculations. Usually what computers do, they will do numerical computations with a fast speed. But in this program, we can make algebraic calculations like simplifications, integration, differentiation, finding the solution of a differential equation, and there are so many examples where this powerful software is applicable. Before going directly into the program, I have taken some screenshots of the program. First I will explain all these screenshots, and only after that I will consider actually executing the program. Here I want to demonstrate the simple harmonic motion, and we know that a simple harmonic motion is given by either sine function or cos function of the type x is equal to a sine omega t. And in all these examples I have taken amplitude to be 1, so nothing is to be written there, so amplitude is taken as 1 in all these examples. And I have written this omega as 2 pi nu, where nu is the frequency of oscillation of the SHM, because we know that omega is 2 pi by capital T and 1 by capital T is nu, so it is 2 pi nu. And in the first example I have taken this nu as 1.2. You can see here x1, which is the first SHM, is having a frequency 1.2, and the second one has got a frequency 1, so nothing is to be written there. And what I have done here is that I have plotted the first function x1 from time is equal to 0 to 15 in red color, and the second SHM is also plotted for time equal to 0 to 15 in blue color, that you can see here. Since frequency is 1, there is 1 oscillation per second, so you can see in 15 seconds 14 is here, so in 15 seconds if you count this 1 2 3 like that, you will have 15 oscillations in 15 seconds. And in the third one, what I have done, I have added the x1 and x2, the two SHMs, and plotted it up to 15 seconds, and in the color black color. So that is this. Here you can see the amplitude is varying in time, and you can see the 3 beats here, which I have explained in the last class. In this second example, I have considered the same SHMs, frequency 1.2 as well as 1, and plotted the graphs up to 5 seconds, from 0 to 5 seconds. So in this diagram I have drawn x-axis up to 5 seconds, and here we have got for the second SHM, the frequency is 1 Hertz, so 1 oscillation per second, so we have 1 2 3 4 5 oscillations in 5 seconds. And in the first case the frequency is 1.2 Hertz, so time period is 1 by 1.2, that is less than 1, so in 5 seconds we will get more oscillations. There are 6 oscillations here, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Here what is the beat frequency? Beat frequency is the difference in frequency. So beat frequency is 0.2. So 0.2 beat per second. If you multiply 0.2 into 5, then we will get 1 beat in 5 seconds. That you can see here. From here to here, there is only 1 beat. That is why I have considered in the previous diagram 3 beats. Actually, I want to demonstrate beats. So if I have taken more number of beats, then it will be more clear. So here we have got 3 beats. 1, 2 and 3. Now if you want to clearly hear the beats, that example is not enough because the frequency 1 Hertz is not audible to the human ear. We know that limits of audibility are 20 Hertz and 20 kilohertz. So in this example I have taken 501 Hertz and 500 Hertz as a new 1 and a new 2, and I have drawn the graphs here. In this diagram you are not able to recognize the oscillations or count the oscillations. 500 Hertz actually means there are 500 oscillations in 1 second. So here you have totally 5 seconds. So there are 5 into 500, that is 2500 oscillations within this distance. But in the third diagram you can clearly identify the number of beats per second. Here we have got the frequency of first SHM as 501 Hertz and the second one is 500 Hertz. So the difference in frequency is 1 Hertz, that is 1 beat per second, that you can clearly see here. The x-axis is drawn up to 5 seconds. So here 5, there will be 5 beats in 5 seconds. So we have 1 beat here, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is clearly seen from this diagram, even though individual oscillations are not visible. Now I will demonstrate the things which I have discussed just now. This software is called Wolfram Mathematica. Many features of this software is available free in the internet. It is called cloud computing. Here you can see the two SHM functions x1 and x2 defined in the form a sin omega t. Omega is written as 2 pi nu. So here the frequency is 1.2 and in the second case frequency is 1. So I have entered that and I have to plot the functions using the plot command. This is the plot command. I am going to execute the command. For execution I have to press shift and enter, which I am going to do now. I have pressed that and I have obtained the graphs. You can see it here. Now if you want to see the oscillations clearly, you can take a smaller time, for example 5 seconds. So I am going to edit that. So I have edited the commands and I have little bit changed the color also. It is green here for the first SHM, blue for the second SHM, and for the sum of the two SHMs I have taken the color as red. If I press shift and enter, then we will get the result. And you can see in the case of second SHM, there are 5 oscillations in 5 seconds because the frequency is 1 Hertz, and you can see also 1 beat in 5 seconds or 0.2 beat per second. Now let us demonstrate the same in the case of 500 Hertz and 501 Hertz. That can be done by editing the SHM functions x1 and x2. So I have edited that. Here you can see 501 and here you can see 500, and I have to press the shift and enter. It will consider these two new functions, and again if I press and enter the 3 statements following that, then we will get the graph of those functions. Shift enter. You can see it here. There are 2500 oscillations. So oscillations are difficult to identify from that diagram. But clearly you can see that there are 5 beats in 5 seconds. So beat frequency is 1 Hertz. You can see it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beats. Now if you want to actually hear the sound, then in Mathematica you can use a function called a play function. In order to hear the sound, the frequency should be within the audible limit. So I have taken here 501 and 500 Hertz. So the difference in frequencies is 1. So you can observe 1 beat per second. I have asked the program to play the sound for 5 seconds, play the second sound for 5 seconds, and the sum of the two sounds again for 5 seconds. I already did the calculation, so I will just play the sound. So if I play the first one, you will hear the 501 Hertz for 5 seconds. So I press the play button. The next sound is 500 Hertz sound, which will be similar to 501 Hertz. You can see it here. The last one is the combined sound of the two sounds, and it is played for 5 seconds. So there is a 1 beat per second. So in 5 seconds you will hear 5 beats. You can count also. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I play that, that is the beat sound. If you want to hear more beats, here you can change the time, maybe some 10 seconds, and you can hear 10 beats. I have to press shift and enter now. So it is calculating. It has calculated. It has calculated. You can actually count the number of beats in this diagram in your phone, and if I play that, you will hear 10 beats. That is the power of Mathematica. That is the demonstration of beats. Thank you for watching.